Okay, imagine this. You wake up, total blank, no memory, no idea who you are, and your only lifeline is this string of weird, cryptic messages.
Yeah, coming from someone anonymous, a well-wisher who won't actually tell you anything straight.
It's just an electrifying premise, right? That's what we're diving into today.
Mm-hmm. It sets up this immediate tension. You're completely vulnerable, and someone else holds all the cards, but they're hidden.
Exactly. So today we're exploring excerpts from a narrative called The Benefactor's Game, specifically a section from Pagam 3.
And this throws us right into the deep end with a character named Murari, and this mystery surrounding him.
Our mission really is to unpack the methods, these ingenious, maybe sometimes bewildering ways this Nalan Virumbi, the well-wisher, uses to help Murari find his past.
We're looking at the clues, the sort of psychological game being played, and how everything pushes Murari, step by step, closer to figuring out who he is.
So get ready. Put on your detective hats with us. You'll be piecing this together right alongside Murari, hopefully getting those aha moments as we peel back the layers.
Let's jump in.
Okay, so the story kicks off with Murari. He's dealing with amnesia, just a total blank slate. Then he finds a phone.
Right, and there's a message on it promising a new path back to his past. Hope, essentially.
So it's the first thing he does. Naturally, he calls the number. Desperate move.
But that's where the rules of this game immediately slap him in the face.
A call. Doesn't even go through. Unanswered. And then, bang, almost instantly, a new message pops up.
And it sets the tone. Nalan Virumbi's first instruction, and it's stern. Stop calling foolishly if you want to know about yourself.
And there's a threat attached to call again, and who you are will remain a question mark.
Wow, so it's not just, here's some help, it's play by my rules, or you get nothing. It's about compliance right from the start.
That's a really sharp point. Denying the direct answer, adding the threat, it totally establishes Nalan Virumbi's power.
And it leverages Murari's desperation, doesn't it? Makes him, ready to listen.
The core idea Nalan Virumbi puts forward is that Murari has to discover himself. Claims Murari is supposedly clever at going deep and finding even a small clue.
And that Nalan Virumbi will just be that small clue. A guide, not an answer key.
Which brings up the big question. Why all the drama? Why not just tell him?
And the answer given is, well, it's pretty insightful psychologically. Nalan Virumbi says it's good for your brain if you find it yourself.
Right, and also that just telling him might seem like a lie. It wouldn't actually bring back the old memories. It needs to be earned almost.
Exactly. It's not just about getting the information. It's about it feeling real, about integrating it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Psychologically, it kind of tracks with the generation effect, right?
Yeah.
We remember things better if we figure them out ourselves.
Precisely. It's not passive learning. By making Murari actively search and connect the dots, Nalan Virumbi is essentially making him reauthor his own story.
So the memories, when they come, feel more authentic, more his. They stick better.
Yeah, it bypasses that natural skepticism someone with amnesia might have if you just handed them a file on their life. Nalan Virumbi is acting like a catalyst, not a source.
And when Murari asks, who are you? Nalan Virumbi dodges. Think of me as your shadow, or just Nalan Virumbi, well-wisher.
It keeps that distance, that mystique, emphasizes the role. Guiding force, not a person he can interact with directly. It's a potent mix control, promise of self-discovery.
So after all that setup, the first actual clue arrives. And it's odd.
Yeah, seems almost random at first. Wait for my next message. Now watch the movie playing on VJTV without fail. Bye. Signed, Nalan Virumbi.
And Murari just does it, runs off to watch this movie, kaka.
He watches the whole thing, gets some kind of feeling, but can't place it. Just confusion, initially.
Why a movie, though? How does watching a film kickstart memory recovery if he doesn't even get the connection?
Well, it's likely a form of priming. Nalan Virumbi probably isn't expecting him to have a sudden flashback based on the plot.
Okay, so what's the goal then?
It's about laying groundwork, subconscious associations. Expose him to themes, characters, emotions in the film.
Ah, so later on, when he encounters things related to the movie, they might feel familiar, even if he doesn't know why.
Exactly. It creates this sort of background resonance. It's an investment for a later payoff, a future aha moment. Building connections he's not even aware of yet.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So next morning, Murari's still chewing over this movie, clearly bugging him.
And then a new message comes in. How was the movie? Simple question.
Murari understandably fires back. Why that movie? What's my connection to it?
And in the reply, sticks to the script. You must find that too, but then adds this little personal touch.
Oh yeah, about liking the movie's lively heroine and calm hero.
It's subtle but clever. Makes Nell Verombi seem a bit more human, maybe relatable, but still mysterious.
Could it also be a hint about Murari himself or someone he knew?
Possibly. Planting another seed. Then comes the next task, and it's abrupt. Immediately leave and come to the nearby market. Gives a specific location.
Pulls him out of his thoughts into the physical world. Action time.
And this nearby market. Turns out it's an hour's drive away. Murari's friend Varsha points this out.
She can't go, right?
Yeah.
He has to take her dad to the airport later.
Right. So his other friend Raju goes with him instead.
They get to this market. It's crowded, chaotic,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just standing there, bewildered.
So why send him there? From watching a movie quietly to this bustling, anonymous place, what's the strategy?
It feels like a shift, doesn't it? From passive watching to active immersion.
Definitely. A busy market is perfect for overloading the senses. It forces hyper-awareness, scanning, processing, looking for something, anything.
It's like trying to trigger something through the environment itself, maybe?
Yeah.
Sensory input.
Could be, or just priming him for the next stage, making him alert.
So they're there, confused. Raju suggests texting the well-wisher.
But Murari hesitates. Remember the wait for my message rule.
Eventually he does text, just saying he's arrived.
And the reply comes back instantly. And it's chilling. I know, I'm also watching how you searched.
Whoa, so he's being actively watched. Right there, in the crowd.
Yeah, unseen surveillance. How does that ramp up the pressure on Murari, do you think?
Massively. It creates this huge cognitive load. Knowing you're watched, but not by who or from where.
Mm-hmm.
It's paranoia-inducing.
It also makes you hyper-aware, right? Every little thing you do feels like it might be part of the test.
Makes any discovery feel more earned, maybe.
Yeah.
Like he found it, despite being watched.
And Nayland Verombi delays the next clue again. Your next clue will be in a little while. Wait. Just building that suspense, expertly playing him.
Murari's feeling the pressure. He actually asks Raju to climb up somewhere high, see if he can spot anyone watching.
While Murari's eyes are glued to his phone, waiting, someone zooms by, helmet, jacket, snatches the phone.
And takes off. Murari just reacts, sprints after them through the packed market. He cannot lose that phone, that next clue.
This feels like more than just getting the next instruction. It's an activation.
How so?
Well, Nayland Verombi isn't just testing his resolve, they're forcing him into this high-stress fight-or-flight situation.
Okay. And in moments like that,
Our deeper instincts, maybe even fragments of personality from before the amnesia, can surface. Raw action, bypassing conscious thought.
so it's a way to reveal the real Murari through action.
Potentially, it's like engineered experiential learning, making this clue retrieval process visceral, emotional, much more powerful than just reading a text message.
The chase leads him out of the market onto a street with heavy traffic.
And the thief on the bike, they stop, wave the phone at Murari like a taunt.
Then, very deliberately, places the phone down right in front of a tattoo shop.
Takes off their jacket, puts it next to the phone, gives the tattoo shop a look.
And then just rides off as Murari starts to cross the road. It's so theatrical.
Absolutely. It's symbolic clue delivery theater. The phone, the jacket, the tattoo shop, all intentionally linked visually.
Nayland Verombi, or whoever this helper is, makes sure Murari gets the phone back, but also gets the jacket and also sees the shop.
Each piece is placed to build this, like an environmental scaffold. Physical things, places that will click together later.
Murari grabs the phone, grabs the jacket. Raju catches up, breathless, asking what happened.
Murari explains the chase, the dropped items, still confused. I don't know why.
Checks the phone immediately. No new message.
And then Raju has the insight. Perhaps the next clue is this jacket.
And Murari looks at the jacket, the phone, the tattoo shop, and you can almost see the wheels turning, connecting them.
That's key. Raju points out the clues aren't just digital. They can be physical objects, locations.
It forces Murari to think differently. Look for links between these separate things, like real detective work.
And that tattoo shop is now locked in his mind as important, a visual anchor for whatever comes next.
So he's got these new physical puzzling clues. And then suddenly, he remembers Varsha's dad, the flight.
Right. Raju confirms it's 5 p.m. They need to get to the airport.
They head there, security's tight. Some minister is arriving, causing huge delays.
Varsha and her dad decide they'll just have to walk the last bit.
Seems like just a side plot, an interruption. But knowing this game, probably not random, right?
Unlikely. Nothing seems truly random here. The airport chaos just provides another stage.
Another environment for things to happen. Test his reactions again.
Could be. Test his adaptability. Let his innate character show under pressure again. hinting at the pre-amnesia Murari.
And something does happen. Varsha's dad opens the car door to get out.
And Murari just dives forward, pushes him back in, slams the door shut.
Just as a car splashes through a massive puddle, sending mud and water flying exactly where her dad would have been.
Wow, quick reflexes.
Saved him from getting completely drenched and muddy. Murari just brushes it off, says it'd be bad for his flight to London. Varsha's really grateful.
That act feels significant. It's not calculated. It's instinctive kindness, protectiveness.
It reveals something deep, doesn't it? Despite the amnesia, this core part of him, maybe a selfless trait, just pops out.
It's like implicit memory in action.
Yeah.
Habits, traits, surfacing without conscious recall of why he's like that.
And Nellen Varumbi seems to be creating scenarios where Murari's true self is just forced out, showing him who he is through doing, not just remembering.
So, Varsha, her dad, Raju, they go inside the airport. Murari's covered in mud.
Goes to find a tap to wash his shirt, takes it off to clean it properly.
Varsha comes back out quickly. They can't wait around inside because of the minister.
And she sees Murari there, shirtless. First reaction, compliments his physique. Nice body.
A bit awkward. Murari's embarrassed, explains about the mud, quickly puts the damp shirt back on.
But then Varsha adds, almost casually, good body, good tattoo.
And that stops Murari cold.
Tattoo? Where? He has no idea.
And then comes the kicker. Varsha says, on your back, a beautiful heart-shaped one, and uniquely, the heart is completely filled with numbers.
Boom. The tattoo shot clue from the market, where the phone and jacket were left.
It connects directly to his own body.
It's undeniable. All those seemingly random threads, the movie priming him, the chase stressing him, the jacket, the specific shop, they all converge right there.
On him. His identity isn't just lost memories. Part of it is literally written on his skin.
Yeah. That heart shape, filled with numbers. It suggests something personal, emotional, but also coded. A message.
It's not just a clue anymore. It's a physical piece of his past, right there, waiting to be unlocked. It brilliantly turns the external search inward.
So we've really followed Murari on this extraordinary path of self-discovery, haven't we?
Yeah.
All orchestrated by this unseen hand.
Yeah, from those cryptic first messages the movie used for priming.
Yep.
Then the market chase designed to, provoke his real self.
And finally landing on that accidental yet perfectly timed revelation at the airport.
Each step feels meticulously planned, and we saw how clues that seemed totally separate, the jacket, the tattoo shop, his own back, suddenly snap together.
It's revealing not just facts, but maybe fundamental truths about who Murari is deep down.
And the layers here really show how effective this kind of indirect guidance can be, especially when it uses psychology priming, memory reconstruction, learning through doing.
It really highlights the whole art of giving clues, and also that powerful human need we have to know ourselves, our own identity, even if we have to rebuild it piece by piece.
So thinking about this whole setup, if you were in Murari's shoes and your past was being unveiled through this complex, maybe even dangerous game.
Yeah, orchestrated by this hidden Nellen Varumbi. Would you actually trust them? Trust the process?
And what does this whole elaborate game suggest about identity itself? Is it just handed to us? Or is it something we actively have to uncover, maybe even reconstruct, even if someone else is pulling the strings?
Definitely something to think about as Murari's journey continues.